racers are about to start.
Looks like they're ready to get this party started. You are correct. So let's check out what the king brings today. So today from Tantejil, once the king gives his instructions, we'll see what we're doing here. So the king is giving us today some money. He's also gonna give us an herb. And in the back, we're gonna get some more money. So we got ourselves some money. Unlock the doors. Let's get started.
Of course, no keys in this flag set, so the back chest will always be money. And in the treasury, we have a torch,
We got some
wings,
wings. We got another
herb,
and more money. So they're gonna have to go. They're gonna have to go searching. So
hopefully there's a town start.
let's see where they're going. It looks pretty tame. Ooh, quite a bit of swamp to the west. And we got a metal farm around the rip. Ho ho ho!
And it's weak, so this could be your noodle. And
nope. Apparently we got hurt today though. So and it dead. Ooh,
90 experience, 143 gold. How many levels are we going to get out of this? 29 strength, 42 HP. No, sorry, 42 agility, 20 HP, and I missed the magic.
Magic was 7.
Which put Game Boy up to level 6.
It did. And ooh! We have the Druid Lord with the Flamethrower. First one of the day. So currently right now we are looking for a couple of the items of the day. We need our Stones of Sunlight. We need the Silver Harp so we can trade in for the Staff of Rain. We need Erdrick's Token. And apparently we got Hurt. Oh wow, we got a slew of spells. Hurtmore gets him out of the way, and that's...
Oh wow, I never even noticed that. Hurt more, heal more, hurt we start with, sorry, heal, outside, and repel.
All at level 6. So level 6 is the magic number today, and guess what? For those who are looking for a... oh, never mind. We get yet another flamethrower! Courtesies of the Wraith Knight. Get burned! The Pimp Lord is bringing out his weaponry tonight.
So we've got all of our racers on level 6 now, except for Stags is at level 5. Shouldn't take long with Hurtmore to get up there and probably even overtake. Game Boy's after another Metal Slime, knowing what it did for him to start. Has got him another at least 1 level. 5 power, 5 speed, 1 hit point, 8 magic, another new spell, which was Return.
Yeah, pretty much they got all the good ones already, outside of Stop Spell and Sleep, and Radiant, which I don't think that's going to be the case. I think we're good. And AK-47s are going down pretty fast. And oh,
wow,
244. We got a really good juicy bits there. And Z has found the good guy cave. And he finds Erdrick's armor.
Oh wow, an early start on armor. That's going to help, especially exploring around the swamp.
Here's the thing. Behind Tantejil Castle, you can get your armor, ladies and gentlemen. So right now, if they just, we got a town coming in from Smashy, and it is Garenham.
Let's see what he can buy. Shop prices are randomized, so we could have some cheap armor here. 182 silver shield as a steel.
Bargain deal.
Oh, and a flame sword. Wow.
Whew, that is really, really nice. Got the best shield in the game, and the best sword money can buy. So, yeah.
And a minimum of 3 chests back in the back of Garenham, so could even be Erdrick's sword back there.
Oh, we could see a sword back there. That is a good point.
C validates the seed on the Sparkle Bridge.
And validation. And right now, we're still looking around, and... Hold on. I think Stags also has the armor as well, because he doesn't look like he's taking any pain there.
Stags does indeed have his armor. As does Smashy, so Game Boy's the only one without right now.
Yep, and in the back of Garanham, we got some wings, a Red Bull, some money, and more money. So yeah, and AK-47 sighting on Game Boy. He's gonna get some really juicy experience now.
The cave in the back of Garanham is the grave. There's
Is this
3
even
easy chests to get, and 2 that are going to take a little bit longer.
Yeah, is this even randomized? And whoa, hold the phone. Golems are super squishy today. And they hit like wusses. So yeah, we are looking pretty good here. And we found our
worth the kill.
deputy.
That 217 experience are definitely worth killing.
Yeah, and the deputy just sends stags home for the first time.
I'd stop clicking buttons. Oliver Racer's at level 8. It's not taking long to level up. This is looking like a fast seed again tonight. It's unreal. We're not used to this with Chaos. We really aren't.
Yeah, we're not looking. We wasn't expecting a fast seed tonight, but guess what? We're getting it. So yeah, that's a thing.
Angel is right. We could still see a level with 10,000 experience needed. It's not impossible. I've seen it before. More likely around 2,000 to 3,000, but it can happen.
Yeah, and we have the fun police. Oh, the police got the chloroform! And guess what? Get your badges, numbers ready today, because it's gonna take at least 2 or more to bring down the fun police, which gives no experience. So today's mall cops is badge number 518320. Again, your badges for the precinct is 518320. And we're in Cole, by the way, so we get to check out what was in Cole. Or apparently not. We won't find out what was in Cole. What was in Cole, if you got a chance, Cyber?
I'm not sure. Fairy Flute, apparently.
Ooh, Fairy Flute. Ouch.
Game Boy's now going to get a Silver Shield and Flame Sword, I would say. 17 gold for the Flame Sword, wow.
That is more than a bargain deal steal. That is just outright sale value.
Oh, we got Smashy after finding... Oh no, of course. He's still in grave going for the last chest.
Ooh, looks like Reds. Looks like the mall cops today are literally just blowing some small fires. So yeah, for that small experience, it's not worth the fighting, I guess.
And that's the fun of Chaos. Nobody knows what's what. Everyone has to go and kill every enemy, figure out what it is. It's not like you know that the red dragons are going to be hard and the blue slimes are going to be easy. You have to figure it out and you have to remember it as you're playing.
Yeah, and Fairywater down in the basement, and it looks like Smashy is trying to get out. Unfortunately, that's not happening with a magician waiting. But magicians are worth some experience this time around. And here comes a druid.
So Smashy here, he's out of MP, so he can't outside. Most likely just going to grind until he gets a death warp.
He is, and the Drone Lord's giving him the business. Or was trying to give him the business. And yet that's another level for Smashy. So Smashy's in good shape right now.
Lord Gown pointing out this is fast leveling, but nowhere near its stats last night. By this time last night, all 4 racers had over 100 HP. It was pretty weird. Oh, it looks like Game Boy and Smashy are after finding their token.
Ooh, token was in the grave, wasn't it?
I'm thinking so.
And we found the park ranger. And the park ranger is breathing some small fires today.
Oh, apparently token and harp up in the grave.
Ooh, Silver Harpy and the token. Ooh, a double.
Smashley finally decides to just start reapplying the scale and taking the Death Warp that way, while Game Boy gets taken out by a red slime, casting Hurtmore.
Ouch, that's gonna be some pain.
So it looks like Stags is grinding and everyone else is exploring, it seems to be.
Yeah,
Oh no, Stags is exploring as well.
Yeah, and we got a town in the swamp, and looks like looks like Game Boy's finally gonna get his armor. And we got a cave in a town, and the town is Kingdom 6.
Yippee.
We'll leave the torch out for you.
Stag's picking up a large shield, which makes me wonder if he's found Garenham yet, because Garenham had silver for fairly cheap.
Oh yeah, the silvers were dirt cheap. Dirty deeds done cheap. And looks like Z has killed yet another AK-47, 12, 3, 1, and I forgot it. I didn't even get to see that last one, but 13. It was double digits. Oh, 13? Sweet.
So at level 11, we're getting up there in strength, but still not there. Agility is pretty good. HP and MP are still in the tank.
It is what it is. But right now, though, we haven't seen the big C. Oh, there it is. We haven't seen the big C yet, and it looks like the deputy's getting smacked up. And will Smashy get beat by the mall cops today? Nope. Looks like nobody's getting beat by the mall cops today.
Seems Red Dragons today are fairly susceptible to Hurtmore, which is very nice. They also have Baby Breath,
which is weird. It looks like Game Boy has quite the stats already. He's already got the defense necessary to go and smack down the Pimp Lord if they can find him.
Meanwhile, Stags found a Star Wyvern that hit him for 91, even with Erdrick's armor and a large shield.
Wait a minute, Star Wyverns are hitting for 91 tonight? Ooh,
at least.
The Pimp hand is strong on that one. Or better yet, the Pimp wing. So that backhand is strong on Star Wyverns. Good luck with that. And Smashy is also made to Garenham, so he's gonna pick up the bat. Well, if he didn't get his harp and his stuff yet, he'll get the good news.
Smashy's already been through the grave, so he has it all.
So it just looks like he's just gonna go and get himself a sleep at the Holiday Garen and make his way around. So nobody's found Swamp Cave or the Mountain Cave yet. Is that correct?
That is correct, and I don't believe we've seen the Jerk either, or Tablet for that matter. So we still have 5, 6, one Rimmel there, so 7, and all of our search spots, except Cole, so 8, 9. At least 9 different chests or search spots out there to find the Stones of Sunlight and possibly the sword.
Yeah, because it is a short Sherlock. We could be seeing that. We can be seeing a sword in Sherlock. Place your bets.
Okay, and Stags has verified his seed on another one of 2 Sparkover bridges. All kinds of bridges tonight.
All types of Sparkle bridges, and Sparkover would be a proud woman right about now. Anyways, we have
here's
found...
a Rimmel there chest.
Oh, we made it to Keysville.
And it looks like it has an herb.
And a shame. So right now, Z doesn't really need to look for anything in the shop. He has everything money can buy and can't buy. And keys are absolutely worthless right about now. And a
Non-existent
even, yeah. And a stone and a gold man tells Smashy, catch these golden hands, go home.
Game Boy using a bit of speed tech there, using the wings to get a tentacle. Saves a couple of seconds.
It does save a couple of seconds. And looks like Z is definitely on the hunt to look. And right now, it looks like a lot of our Sherlock enemies are not even threatening, and particularly the golems and the AK-47s are putting out some big, juicy experience.
It's always fun walking to the spike tile in Sherlock and Chaos and finding, like a ghost that just murders you.
Oh no. Or that backhand in Star Wyvern that has hit 91 even with the armor.
Yeah, which makes a Star Wyvern more likely to be in Sherlock. Not necessarily there, but most likely because they usually take the 5 hardest enemies to put in the Sherlock zone.
That is the case. And we might not be seeing reds today though. We might not be seeing the mall cops, surprisingly enough.
Probably not. And of course, hardest too doesn't necessarily mean they're extremely hard to kill. It means they have something different. It could be a high agility, a high strength. You could have that Star Wyvern hitting you for 91, but you could kill it with a single attack. So, not necessarily always a big problem, but you never know.
You never tell. And it looks like the Goldman is giving people the business. The Goldman is throwing down hands today. Smashy can't seem to get it right. Looks like he doesn't have the Midas touch.
Stags has just found Garanham, picked up a silver shield and his flame sword, is going to get the first couple of items he needs, being the silver harp and Erdrick's token once he goes in the grave.
Yep, once he goes into the grave, and it looks like Z is left out of Keysville, and he's making his way northeast.
So 2 racers on 12, 2 on 11. They're keeping a fairly even experience. About 1,000 in the difference, which is not a lot when you've got enemies with 225 experience all over the place.
That is true, and in the chat, the Seawolf says, "Them golden gloves." Indeed, them golden gloves. So we got our token, we have our fairy water, and we also have the silver harp. So right now, we are just looking for them stones of sunlight. But we have a lot of places to go, and this is a fairly large continent. So it may be a minute.
Fairly spread out, yep. Probably looking for Mountain Cave, or... Well, I guess, like I said, there's still 9 or 10 chests up in the air, but Mountain Cave is the most populous of them all.
Yeah, it looks like Mountain Cave is going to be the play here. Maybe Hawk's Nest. And the Golden Gloves claim another Game Boy gets them hands and is sent home with a black eye.
It's too bad. Game Boy always loves to kill the gold mint.
Shame. So right now, Druid Lords are rolling a little bit higher on their HP on experience right now. Checking out the Druid, and the Druid is a little bit higher as well. So
82 is not bad, but really now you're looking for the higher values, the 200s, the 225s, stuff like that.
Yeah, you're looking for some golems and some AK-47s. Those are your 2 high-prize items today.
Stag's whacking over the chest twice before finding out it's gold.
Yeah, and it looks like 18 minutes in, we're still missing a few items. And remember, we also have the death necklace, which is out and about, and park rangers. Can't go without them. And park rangers would heal. And Game Boy is about to go to Cole, take a bath, get his Irish Spring going, and to find out the bad news that there is yet a second musical instrument that he's going to grab off the ground.
It's Fairy Flute is pretty much not needed. It seems like you're able to kill golems or run from them if you need. It's not really a high-priced item, but you'll pick it up if you can.
Yeah, you'll pick it up. It's again another musical instrument. And Scorpions with 109. Talk about a pay grade.
Yep, anything you can kill is good in Chaos. You never know when it's going to get you level. Speaking of which, Z just gets level 13. 4 agility, 2 hit points, and 7 magic.
0 strength. I love it. And we have a town in the sands to the north, and a Drakima blocks the way. And Drakima rolls a little high on the HP this time around. Ooh, a lot higher on the HP right now. Drakima still going strong. Ooh. Drakima still going strong.
Might be time for Hurtmore, maybe? I don't know he may know they're resistant to it, but an excellent move helps take it down.
Yeah, Haishinichi no Geki, all that for 12 experience. Shame. And Z makes it to Cole. He's also gonna get the bad news that a fairy flute, aka your second instrument, is in the bath with your Dove soap.
Regardless of what's in there, it's always good to stop in the inn and top up everything. Still only 73 HP, it's not great. But you're getting there.
Yeah, you're getting there, but the strength is looking a little pathetic right now. Well, actually, I take that back. No, the strength's looking okay, but with their current weaponry, they're going to need to find a sword, unless there's some big swole gains. We got a Druid Lord. Druid Lord is throwing out some money, not a whole lot of experience, and I don't think that's the case.
Great thing about this new version of the randomizer, it tends to load the stats all in 1 or 2 levels. So I think we've seen some levels where you get like, even 60 or 70 strength at once. Of course, in Chaos, it's always like that, but it's not surprising to see even upwards of 30.
That is the case. And the Golem is going to be sending Stags home with a red uppercut. And Game Boy has made it into Rimbledar, the land of keys. And Smashy and this Goldman have not come eye to eye. It looks like Smashy is 0 for 3 against the Goldman. The golden gloves, according to the Sea Wolf, the golden gloves.
Yeah, Goldman are certainly pulling their weight tonight. Normally they're kind of a pushover, but they're certainly pulling their weight tonight.
Yeah, and they got a little bit of experience under the belt. Z got another one. 7 power, 6 agility, 3 HP, 18 MP, and a spell, which is irrelevant.
Stop spell? You never know, but pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, stop spell, but... And Stags have found the Staff of Rain Cave. He's going to turn in his harp. He's going to get himself a staff. And he is one step closer to getting to the Pimp Lord.
So other than a Dragon Scale on Game Boy, it looks like everyone's at even equipment. Lorgon points out a good point. Stop spell. You have to have it for Dragon Lord fight. Especially if it has Sleeper Heal. Especially Sleep.
Good point. But right now, though, we have made it to Stags has made it to Hawk's Nest. So let's see what's guarding the tile today and what is in that tile. And Rogue Scorpions are really hitting pathetically, but they're not really doing a whole lot. There's a Droll. And now we got a Droll Magi.
Encounter rate.
And your Pimp Hand is strong. He's about to get smacked. He's gone.
86, and he's down.
He is done. The Pimp Hand is strong in Hawk's Nest.
So that pretty much solidifies it. There's pretty high chance there's going to be a Star Wyvern in Sherlock. Luckily, we've got short Sherlock tonight. Only you have to deal with it on one floor.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. What if he's the bouncer tonight?
Entirely possible. Could be all 3 spikes.
Oh, all 3 spikes. Oh, we got 3 spike tiles in this Sherlock, huh?
No, not in Sherlock, but we've got the one in Hoxness, which we just saw. We've got the one just before the Dragon Lord, and of course we've got the one in Swamp Cave.
Oh yeah, but right now, unless we don't find a sword or the stones of sunlight, we might not need a princess right now. But we have not seen Swamp Cave yet. And at level 14, all spells have been acquired, so Z already has every spell in the game. His defense is decent, his MP is looking good, but his HP is still looking a little dire, as with everyone else. And Game Boy's about to churn in his stuff to give in the Staff of Rain.
So in normal flags, 86 defense is where you want to be in order to be able, so that the Dragon Lord doesn't do any more physical damage than 48, same as its Fire Breath, of course, with Erdrick's armor. So you know at 48 HP you would have to heal, 49 you're fine, you can swing again. In Chaos, yeah, that's still the same for Dragon Lord 2, but you could have 105 defense and Dragon Lord 1 still hit you for over 100.
That is true, and Stags is going back for a rematch, and Game Boy is in Hawk's Nest as well. Here's where things get interesting. Have Game Boy seen the pimp hand on that Star Wyvern? Because Stags got the bad news and got smacked for 86, so he's going to go straight into... He's either going to put him to sleep or he's going straight into Hurt More. And here they go. Hurt More it is, and it's down.
Stags goes for sleep and misses and goes down again.
And the Stones of Sunlight is in Hawk's Nest.
That's all our items. We need the Jerk and we need Sherlock.
Yep, but then again though, a mountain cave has still yet to been found. So there's a possibility that our sword may be down in Mountain Cave.
So at this point now, unless they happen to run across it naturally, the play would be to skip Mountain Cave, go straight to Sherlock, because once you get in, you've got 7 chests waiting for you on that same floor. Very easy to get. If you get your sword, great. Go out, heal, go back in, and kill. Of course, at the current stat levels, really not great, but they're not going to go in and really search out Mountain Cave.
Right now, that Star Wyvern in his pimp hand has been incredibly disgusting. He is putting in them hands much like how them Goldmen have been throwing down too, so we might see some Goldmen up in there.
Looks like Stags is grinding again. I'm not sure what he's looking for, but I never really saw what was there.
Stags is probably grinding so he can have enough HP, probably see if he can get enough HP to survive a backhand from a Star Wyvern.
Right, that makes sense.
We still have no Jerk and no C, and Tablet was only gold, so we have no Mountain either, so you have to remember that. And we have not found Cantlin. That's another thing we haven't found.
Z is in Swamp going across, so let's see what he finds.
Let's see what's going on. All right. He's going down in the Swamp Cave. He's hoping he doesn't have to freaking go and save a princess. And he's out on the other side. Let's see what's on this side of the world.
Not much.
Nothing but grass.
Oh, there's
wait,
Sherlock.
No, Sherlock. There's a Sherlock.
Alright, so Swamp Cave is definitely needed.
Yeah, and there's a mall cop.
Looks like Wraith Knights have DL2 breath. And just took Stags out again.
Ooh, so they have Big Daddy breath. And then I would have sworn that Wraith Knights also have sleep. So do they have the Wombo combo?
That would make sense.
And looking at...
Cantlin.
Oh, we found Cantlin! So we need to talk to that idiot Cords in order for us to see if we got directions.
This would be either the sword or the death necklace, if there are coordinates.
If there are
Z has found the Jerk on the other side of the world.
Oh, no. Cords has says, thou must fight. So, yeah, we are not going to get any coordinates today. So...
And no big surprise, Stags having everything, Game Boy having everything, probably really didn't need to check it, but, if you find it, you check.
Yeah, but that also means that only Mountain Cave and Sherlock are the only other places that will have that sword.
And again, 5 in Mountain, 7 in Sherlock. You go for Sherlock first.
And Jusal says, it would suck if the sword was on the overworld though, but yeah, he has stumbled on the town, might as well, yeah. That's indeed.
Yeah, it's a quick check, especially with Erdrick's armor. You don't have to worry about damage. And no keys needed. It's just as well to check it.
Of course. And it seems like there's not a whole lot going on here.
No, it's mostly search and grind right now. Z's after finding another cave.
And this is the mountain cave. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we got a Star Waving. Let's see if this Pitman is strong. And it is not quite. This Pitman is not quite strong. And nope, he's gonna not get it. Nope. The Star
Wyvern seeming to have a lot of agility. The Hurtmore would have been the play, but I don't know if Z had seen one before, so, you know.
Yeah, the Pitman is strong on that one. And Stags has made his way over to Kingdom 6. We'll leave the torch out for you. I think that's gonna be this week. Who has the Pimpan? Because that Star Wyverns are disgusting this seed.
I expect it in Chaos. There's always one or two enemies that are just overpowered. The big fun is going to be DL1. Does it hit like last night? It hits for 4, or does it hit for 94?
Or 104? Who knows?
We have seen. I don't know if it was 104 or 105 one night. It was very funny to watch.
Chad has just informed us that Smashy has found the Jerk.
Yep, Jerk's over on the other side of the world. You gotta go through Swamp Cave and down past Sherlock, I believe.
And Smashy has now made it into the Mountain Cave, so it's his turn to try his luck. And so far, there has been no enemies so far, so he's looking pretty good. Chest number 1, empty, probably an herb. And Mr. Star Wyvern's back, and ooh, but he's not gonna survive too. Oh no, the Pimpan is strong on that one. He gave him a love tap. Now he's giving him the business. Get out of the cave, boy. And back to the castle he is.
Z finds level 15. Didn't look like a lot of stats. 1 or 2 here or there. Still not enough. Gonna have to go for more yet.
Yeah, they're gonna do a lot of grinding. Quite a bit of grinding. And it looks like Stags has stumbled onto the Jerk.
So everyone, I believe, has figured out now that you have to go through Swamp Cave to find Sherlock. We know Mountain is over there. The most Mountain is going to have is maybe the sword or the death necklace. Possibly Fighter's Ring as well, I guess.
Maybe. But right now, though, Game Boy's going to take a chance. He's going to go down into the grave and get the bad news that there's nothing down in the grave.
Yeah, I think he's diving. He has to be diving for the sword because he has everything else he needs.
Yeah, but I remember him not going all the way down, so he's gonna get the bad news. He will be getting the bad news.
Z finds the Jerk again, which I believe he'd already seen. So he's on the other side of the world going back from Mountain.
And Stags is back at Mountain, and he gets a regular Wyvern this time. And the regular Wyvern is hitting for mini flamethrower, so it's not the big bro. It's the little bro. Little bro is giving him some easiness. And we got an Axe Knight. Why? Because we have Axe Knights. That's why.
Axe Knights are tame this seed.
They're very tame this seed, and not as plentiful though. And the Wyvern said, "Nope, I am not dealing with this."
Oof, that Wraith, 6 experience, 19 gold, not worth.
Oh, and he gets away from the strong hand of the Pimp Wyvern. And
Z's learned hurt more right away.
Z has learned hurt more right away, and Stags has learned run if you could. So he's made it to the second floor, and there goes some golden gloves, and he wants no part of it. And in chest number 2, we have the Fighter's Ring.
2 extra strength. It's always worth to pick up. Could make the difference in a point of attack on the Dragon Lord. It
could be a point of contention.
16 for Game Boy. Looks like a fair amount of MP. HP is just under where you want it. 1 more HP would be great for Dragon Lord too.
Yeah, we've got a Torch and Mund. So let's see that last chest. So this is gonna be interesting. With the current attack power, once they get the sword will probably put them above and beyond, and should be a thing of contention afterwards.
For DL2, yes. DL1 is still up in the air.
As always, DL1 is always up in the air. But it looks like we are. Golden Gloves is giving Stags the business. And in the final chest, there is Erdrick Sword.
We have the big stick. We have everything we need. Now it's Sherlock and go.
Yeah, it's Sherlock, and let's get to getting. So right now, Z has got the sword.
Of course, Z still hasn't found Hawksness, so it doesn't have the Stones of Sunlight.
And he's gonna have to fight the Pimp Hand, the Pimp Wyvern, because he is guarding everything. Ooh, hold on.
Wow, 16 was big.
Yeah, 16 was big. I'm gonna check those stats again real quick beforehand. So it was 5, 27, 35. But no agility. I love it.
Thing is now, agility is pretty much where you need it. Of course, chaos being chaos, it's not guaranteed, but it's there. Strength needs to go up a little tiny bit. 128 attack is still fine. With the amount of MP they have, you can pretty much kill DL2, no problem.
Yeah, yeah. But what they currently have right now, their HP is now in decent shape, and Z is gonna go to Kingdom 6 again. We'll leave the torch out for you, but he hasn't been to Hawksness yet. So once he finds Hawksness, he'll be in business. But here's the thing: Hawksness is in the desert to the north, so that's gonna be a thing. And, well, no, it's to the mountains southbound, my bad. And Stags has made it into Hawksness. So he probably has his sword. Wait, did he get boxed in by the Stone Man and not get his sword?
Doesn't look like he got the sword, so he'll be getting his stones now shortly. He should know about the Star Wyvern now, so he'll be able to take it in with her more.
Alrighty. So
Lordon's saying he thinks level 17. I'd say that's a pretty good guess.
That's a good assumption. And hurt more, and Nat will take care of that. And he will now grab the Stones of Sunlight. So he has his stuff ready, and now Z is trying to find his way to finding the jerk. Or, well, actually, he needs to get the Swamp Cave so he can turn all his stuff in.
Z still does not have the stone, so he has to find Hawksness first.
Oh, that's right, and it's in the mountains southbound. Wow, everybody else, well, let's see. Who has, so Z's the only one with the sword, right?
Yeah, Z is the only one with the sword so far.
But Game Boy has everything he needs outside of his candy, so he's trying to possibly look for Mountain Cave?
Game Boy, I don't know if he's been across Swamp. I'm not really sure.
He's at Sherlock, so he made it through Swamp.
If he's made it through Swamp, then he won't be too far finding, or too long finding what he needs. The other possibility, of course, without the sword, if you get a strong level 17, sword may not be needed. It's always a help, but it may not be needed.
Well, it looks like possible flame stats, maybe flame sword stats. We'll see. We will see.
Possibility. Yeah. I've seen Chaos Seeds people finish with the copper sword.
True. And for those who are here, we are going into the 40-minute mark, so I think I'm going to give you the rundown. So, the Silver Harp and the token, you have to go into the grave to go get it. The Stones of Sunlight was in Hawksness. You want to go to the back of the Tangel Castle, you'll get your armor. Go in the bath and take yourself a bath with that Dove soap. you get yourself a fairy flute. And if you want that sword bad enough, you're gonna go deep into the mountains to go find that bad boy. So there's your rundown. Death Necklace is still out to lunch, probably in Sherlock.
Most likely. And with the amount of HP they have, not worth it anyway. You need at least, I think it's 125, probably closer to 130 HP in order to use. Stags, however, has gotten his rainbow drop and is headed into Sherlock.
This is gonna be something because he's gonna get the bad news that his sword is not here. And with his current strength, DL2, no. DL1, probably not.
DL1 is the wall we're all hoping to see.
We're hoping to see some really good content here. Game Boy's still looking for the mountain cave, while Z is still looking for Hawk's Nest. He needs to find those mountains.
Stag's doing the right thing, putting the golem to sleep. Should be fighting for the experience, but doesn't matter, he wants those chests.
In the 150, there is the Death Necklace. In the 100, Curse Belt. In the 50, Dragon's Armor, Dragon Scale. In the 200, another Curse Belt. So that's our two curses. There's our two spots. In the 250, money. And in the 300, a torch.
Guarantee you're going to be going down those stairs looking in the last chest. A lot easier, of course, in Short Sherlock. It's just right there.
To get the bad news, that is a whammy of gold. He's going to cast outside, and he's going to try to go deeper in that mountain cave. And Game Boy is in Tablet Cave. He's going to get the bad news that there's only money in the tablet today. So given what the people are missing, Game Boy is looking for the sword. Z still needs the stones. Stags need to find the sword and get some levels. And we haven't seen what Smashy's sitting on.
Smashy's up to level 15. He's getting close. Stag's problem now is he needs the experience. He's in Sherlock. Well, of course, he needs Mountain Cave for the sword if he wants it. But he needs to be leveling as he's going. It's going to make it a lot easier. Now, meanwhile, he just found Mountain.
And Stags has found Mountain, and he needs to really push. He needs to put the pedal to the metal. And here we go, the Pimp Hand. And he gives him a hurt more and sends him on his way. So he needs these levels. He's just made it to 14. So he's gonna get his last spell and stop spell, and he's gonna have to dig deep. He did not think. Yeah, he got boxed by the Golden Glove, so he did not get to see that final chest. And Game Boy gets the Golden Gloves as well. He's gonna get sent home, courtesy of Gold Ali.
This is where our experience is starting to level out a little bit. Game Boy's got 8,300 experience, still hasn't hit 17. Z has got Z's out running over 6,000, and so is Smashy for that matter. So level 17 is at least 2,000 experience, looking closer to 3,000.
Yeah, it's gonna get a little bit sketchy here. But now that the sword's in the possession of Stags and Z, Stags is gonna need to get a lot of leveling going on here. And Furon Burgundy, thank you for the raid of 10.
Furon, of course, our winner from last night, and so far the fastest seed in the tournament. League.
Yeah, he was pushing last night. I saw the last end of that race. Oof.
A lot of people came in late to that race and missed most of it.
Yeah, I came in with just enough time to see it, and I'm like, oh, dang, 5 minutes left, and that one, it was just 5 minutes left on the race. I was like, yeesh.
Yeah, that was, like I said, that was not typical of Chaos. This is more typical of Chaos. And even then, everyone had a kill within the first 5 minutes, which is not necessarily typical of Chaos.
Normally not the case. And right now, though, this is interesting. Z has everything he needs outside of finding Hawk's Nest. Stags has everything he needs outside of having levels. Game Boy has everything he needs, but does not have his sword. Smashy, I think, has everything he needs, but doesn't have his sword either.
No, Smashy has a sword, but he doesn't have his stones.
Oh, he doesn't have it. So he did get his sword, he doesn't have the stones. Oh boy.
Meanwhile, he's about to get them.
If he can, yeah, he's gonna hurt more of that right there. You do not want to get hit with the pimp Wyvern today. For those who are just coming in, our big bad of the day is a Star Wyvern that is hitting for anywhere from 44 to 96 with Erdrick's armor. Before you ask, yes, even with Erdrick's armor, you're still getting the backhand from the Star Wyvern, so you can expect him in Sherlock tonight. Oh, you need the rundown? I got your back. Here we go. The rundown. So, if you make it to the grave, you get your silver harp and you get your stone and you get your Erdrick's token. Stones of Sunlight up in Hawk's Nest. Erdrick's armor was right in the back of Tangel Castle in the Nice Guy Cave. You want your sword? You're going into Mountain Cave at the final chest at the back of the bad boy. You want your death necklace? Go to the $150 chest in Sherlock. You want your fighter's ring? You're also going to find that in the mountain. You'll find that in the mountain cave. You want your dragon scale, but having to pay for it? Also in Sherlock. And those was the rundown.
So I missed the spike tile in Swamp Cave that time. I'm sure someone in chat picked it out. What was that? A Wraith, okay.
The Wraith Knight, the one with the flamethrower. So right now, Smashy has everything. Smashy has everything. He just needs to go and turn in his jerk, and he's gonna go to Sherlock. But here's where things get a little bit interesting. His attack power is on the cusp. We're looking at 7 to 14 on DL2. And DL1, we don't even know what he's bringing to the table. We don't even know who the bouncer is right now. So that's the thing.
If you can get through DL1, it's doable depending on DL2's HP. If DL2 ends up with over 200 HP, or close to 200 HP, it's probably not going to happen. But if he ends up with, on the lower end, very possible.
Oh, we got a regular Wraith. My bad. It's just a regular Wraith at the spot. And Smashy doesn't know. Has Smashy been to Cantlin? Because Chords today has decided to be smart and say, "Thou shalt fight," while he's taking a trip at Kingdom 6.
I doubt Smashy's going for Cantlin now. Smashy's just going straight for Sherlock.
Yeah, and it looks like level 17 might be the numbers, because remember, Game Boy doesn't have his sword yet. Though his HP's looking a little bit sketchy. Oh wait, does he have HP agility?
Game Boy has strength agility. So strength and agility are boosted closer to the end of the game. 99 HP is still over the threshold, that's usually fine. So it's a possibility, but a little bit less of a chance of getting doubles.
Yeah, and remember, Pimpan Star Wyverns is hitting upwards to 96, so he's still not safe. He's not safe. He can take one bad smack, but other than that, nah.
Yeah, strength agility is... I ran it last night myself, and it's not necessarily a good thing in Chaos. It can be, but with these levels of stats, it's really not helping a whole lot.
Z is on the other side of Sherlock, but here's the interesting part. Has he gone all the way around, or is he in the first continent and blocked off by the moat?
No, he's on the second continent, so he's probably going for Mountain Cave again.
Oh, he has a sword, so he shouldn't be going to
Oh,
Mountain
right,
Cave.
he's gone through Mountain Cave, so he still hasn't found Hawksnest.
Hawksnest. Yeah, he has to go back to the first continent and go to the mountains. And that's hurting him big, because he hasn't gone south.
I honestly can't keep track of the map. I'm surprised I keep track of my own last night.
Hey, it is what it is. And right now, Game Boy is still trying to find the mountain cave. And Smashy will get his candy. And about 50 minutes in, he's the first. At 50 minutes in, he's our first person who has everything and the stats for Sherlock.
And the stats, yes. Stags has been in Sherlock already, but not quite there on level.
Right, he did. But now that everything has come to pass, ladies and gentlemen, he's gonna get his rainbow drop, and we are about to get the rundown into Sherlock. We know that we've seen Goldman, and there are Star Wyverns in Sherlock. Magic Drakeys are today's big boys.
Magic Drakeys, while not extremely strong, they've got a lot of health.
Yeah, so they're in there. So, Magic Drakeys, Goldman, and Star Wyverns are in Sherlock. And another Magic Drakey. It's just not in the cards. A regular slime is in here today. Hi Shinichi no Geki, you're gone. And quite the promotion too. Well, Smashy doesn't have the fighter's ring, but I don't think that's gonna be a big thing for him.
I mean, it gives you an extra point or two on the attacks, so it's kind of worth it, but I think Smashy's just going for the fast win.
Yeah, he's trying to he's gonna try to go get his fast win today. He's gonna try to make it fast. He's gonna try to make it quick, fast, in a hurry.
After watching the race last night, I'm sure everyone's thinking, it's 52 minutes in, no one's finished, I've got to go.
Yeah. And we're gonna, the last enemy in here is a wolf with Hurtmore. He got himself some firepower. And a Haishinichi no Geki for him. Goodbye, wolf.
So let's see what we've got on our spike. It is the blue
A
slime.
slime. Oh, such pathetic.
It's fun to watch the spike tiles run from you when you get so high in chaos.
But this slime seems to be holding his own. He has a lot of HP.
A lot of HP, probably a fair amount of agility, but no strength.
Yeah, none of that strength. And is Smashing gonna take a level?
Smashy wants another level, yeah. He knows his attack power is a little low and probably wants 17. Game Boy at level 18 now, 120 attack. Game Boy still does not have the sword, so...
If he gets his sword, it's go, go, go.
Yeah, and 120 HP, so that would put, if Z or Smashy went up to level 18, they'd have probably closer to 130, 135, because they're using a strength HP build. So,
And
Lorgon gets
Smashy-
level 18, he's probably right.
Smashy just left.
What's Smashy's MP level at? It's high.
High enough. Where is he going?
Maybe upping on herbs, I'm not really sure.
There's no towns on... Is there any towns on the other side?
Something is there, I'm just not sure which one.
Oh
Not
yeah, Cantlin. But why would he be going to Cantlin now, though?
It's probably just out fighting for the level. I don't think there's enough... other than the Golem, which is probably only 20% of the fights you're going to get in Sherlock, nothing is really worth the experience, or the kill.
Yeah, there was no golems in there, though. It was a gold man.
Fair point.
And Game Boy is now getting his rainbow drop, but he does not have his sword. He's only hitting for... He's only hitting for... What? 5 to 10? That's not enough.
No, Game Boy definitely needs something else. Smashy just passed right by the town, so he's definitely looking for a grind.
And if Game Boy can find the mountain cave, he'll be in business.
Looks like Stags is taking a grind on the Star Wyvern. You know a Hurtmore is going to be enough to kill it if you get the first attack. So basically the same as the Axelite, just a little bit less experience. But that one did get him level 15.
But from what we've seen right now, 15 is not enough.
I agree with you, Guelph. I would have tried it at least once.
And it looks like Game Boy is going to, well, after getting smacked around by the Molokovs, he's going to try. That, or he's going to see if it's in, that's right, he hasn't been to Sherlock yet, so he doesn't know that he's about to get the bad news.
Yeah, definitely going for the sword. At 128 AP, he's going to come out of it. I don't know if he'll go dive mountain or if he'll just try for another level.
Knowing him, he might have to. He might go searching for Mountain Cave once he figures out that his bad boy's not. Well, actually, if he goes another level and gets this death necklace out, and the HP is high enough, he might do a death necklace.
Death necklace would put you up to 130, which is where you want to be.
At least for DL2, we still have not seen what DL1 is playing with tonight.
Always the fun of chaos, DL1.
Is he going to be the great wall that stops everybody, being the most bloodthirsty man in all the land? Or he's going to be not up to snuff tonight? Who knows?
There are golems in Sherlock, just very rare. And Z gets his drop, so he's getting there now.
Alrighty, so Z gets his drop, and he's got everything else, so he's probably gonna make a trip and try to fight his way down.
I'd say Z's gonna head there pretty quick, yeah.
Sorry, to wet the whistle. And he's trying to find Sherlock again. And he's found...
No, Z knows he's right above Swamp Cave there, so I would say heal in Brecconary and then immediately go through Swamp and head for Sherlock.
Sounds like a play to me. And Game Boy got the bad news, so he's out and about. He's looking for Mountain Cave. He's got to be looking for Mountain Cave.
Yep, Mountain isn't far. It's on this continent, so it shouldn't be too long to find it. I believe it's just south of here.
Yeah, I believe it was south of the Jerk.
But I am fully in support of that, Guelph.
I'm looking for DL1 to freaking put his pimp hand and be strong. And finally, Game Boy has finally found the Mountain Cave. But now the interesting part, is he gonna get past the Mountain Cave?
At level 18, it shouldn't be a problem.
And right now, while he's trying to go grab his sword, and he knows he's gonna have to dig deep, Z is on his way to the best dressed man in all the land. So for every second that Game Boy is trying to look for chests and trying to find that sword, Z is approaching in fast order to the best dressed man in all of the land. Ladies and gentlemen, your Pimp Lord is awaiting in a few minutes. In about a minute or two.
Smashy's getting level 17. Hoping he's going to finish the grind there. Probably should have tried at 16, but he might have a point in trying for 17. But we're going to find out what the Dragon Lord has now, because Z is trying it at 16.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, he has been called a fool. Here's the Pimp Lord. And the Pimp Lord is content on swinging. He's swinging for the fences. So yeah, this is Z's to lose, provided that the Pimp Lord is not holding heal more.
Yep, reseed. Enough of this.
Oh, he's down.
Can't say much. You might have
And
to race again.
no. And he gets the first strike too. So he's going in on Dragon Lord 2. But holy smokes, that damage, the
Oh,
two
there's the
sleep.
sleep.
Oh! Oh! Ooh!
Oh, awakes just in time. He needs to heal more. He needs to stop spell right away.
He needs to do a stop spell immediately. Well, he tried to put him to sleep. Nope, thou art asleep. Flamethrower, thou art still asleep. Goodbye! The Dragon Lord finally has the Sandman power.
Okay, so everyone else is going to go in. The ideal thing to do would be to throw to stop spell right away, not necessarily meaning everyone's going to do it. I'm not really sure why Z tried to throw a sleep, probably a misclick. But he'll go back, he'll go straight in, and the first thing he'll do when he gets to DL2 is throw a stop spell.
And Game Boy is with his sword, and he is about to go and take on the most well-dressed man in all the land, who is actually just looking to swing for the fences. And yes, just so I am okay. Ooh, you hate to see it happen when the when DL2 has the power of the Sandman. So he is going night-night.
So Game Boy's not safe yet because we don't know what the stop spell resist is. It could be very well that he doesn't get the stop spell off right away and gets slipped and wrecked.
And Jasal is saying, yeah, Game Boy's on the approach. And he is about to take on the...
GG Game Boy.
Hello.
Thank you very much. Ooh, that
Hello,
was
Game
nice.
Boy.
That was a nice change from last week.
Yeah, your journey has ended. So you pretty much had it pretty simple, though I do need to ask, how was the Star Waverance in that pan of glory?
Oh, I didn't find anything too out of touch with the Star Wyverns. I think I just threw a hurt more, and that was it for them.
Once you
You didn't get
realized,
to...
yeah, the hurt more was the way to go.
Yeah, that was the way to go because them bad boys were hitting upwards to 96 with Erdrick's armor.
Ouch.
An AP of 221, apparently.
Yeah, I also got kind of a lucky stop spell. I'd like to know what the stop spell resistance was of the DL2. I guess it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We should have it up shortly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have it up shortly. And it looks like he's getting ready to take on the Pimp Lord.
5 out of 16. No, not too bad. I knew it was a pretty bulky Dragon Lord, but I didn't know how much. I didn't know how much luck I needed with to hit that stop spell. But oh, Wraith at the Swamp Tile spot. Ugh, yuck. If it was a
Yeah,
Golem, I would have taken Golem. Unfortunately, once again, I was suffering from couldn't find the rest of the map disease. But fortunately, this time I was able to find my last spot, and it paid off. So
well, that did pay off. And hello,
Smashy.
Smashy.
hey, good
Hey,
game, Smashy.
good games. Your journey has ended. Hey, Smashy, got a question for you. How'd you like Mr. Muhammad Goli? He was giving you the business with them hands.
Trying to think
Definitely.
what monster that was. I know the Star Wyverns were Ultra Jerkbirds the seed.
Oh yeah, Star Waverns had the pimp hand strong. I'm talking about them Goldmen.
Oh yeah, those Goldmen.
Oh yeah,
I thought you were saying.
yeah, they stunk too.
Yeah,
I think the biggest problem was they had just enough agility that it took a while to get to the point where you could reliably swing and hurt more, and our MP was not good, so we didn't have that many hurt mores, and it's just like, ah.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't
And
even bad experience otherwise.
they weren't too bad. Though today's big boys of the day were the golems, who were absolute pushovers, and the AK-47s, which you shot one time, and yeah, juicy experience. Everything
Yeah,
with
that's what I went for in that desert zone at the end. You had the AKs, and then you had two monsters that were given over 75 experience that were one shots. Unfortunately, I just kept encountering those poltergeists, and then the wolf lords had absurd HP and diet wombo, and I never killed one of them, so I don't even know how much they gave. But considering all their stats, they probably gave like 6 experience.
Well, let's find out. Now I'm curious. I was able to stop spell the wolf lord, but I wasn't able to get one of them. They were running away like metal slimes.
Should have it up in a second here. Wolflord had 171 HP. They gave
121. Not
That's
too
not
Ooh.
bad.
bad.
Well, okay, that's not too bad, but you're never killing them because they have sleep, and I'm pretty sure they were running from the start and just all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 13
Uh,
defense.
the monster that was really annoying was the red dragon. I mean, they weren't epically annoying. It was just like, oh, go away. You're just gonna put me to sleep again.
Yeah, the Red Dragons today, they were not even the fun bullies. They were just mall cops because they were only giving out 100 HP and they were just being a nuisance.
Yeah.
Yeah, the real fun police were those Wraith Knights.
Oh yeah. I don't think I got a Wraith Knight either.
Oh,
I got,
No, they were
I
constantly
managed to
again.
double heart more one of them, and they were not worth it.
Oh,
Of course, they
118.
could probably give almost 200 experience, and they probably wouldn't be worth it because you have to at least survive one turn against a wombo combo,
Yeah. Well, they
and
have
that's
4 out
just
of
no.
16 stops. Hmm. Yeah, because I
yeah,
tried to stop spell a Wraith Knight and I got denied. So as
denied.
yeah, there we go. That's how you're supposed to say it.
Denied.
So we've got Stag on his final fight now, and Z-Man is walking up to the Spike Tile and Sherlock as we speak.
And
So it
Stags,
turns out the Z-Man was there at the Dragon Lord before any of you, and didn't get the stop spell.
Hmm.
What was the resistance on him? Because I first tried him, but then again, there was a weekly a couple weeks back where it was 15 out of 16, and a whole bunch of people got that first try.
True.
It was 5 out of 16.
16.
Also, that 15 out of 16, I think, was in the old build, which has been fixed.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that was a bug.
And get your GG's ready for Stags. Hey, Cyber, can we get an official SRL time for him?
1 hour, 12 minutes, 22 seconds.
Yeah. So, now that I'm thinking about it, Game Boy, you said you couldn't find a whole lot in the map? Yeah. How was that? How was the hunt for the sword?
Yeah, that took a little longer than I would have liked. You know, once again, I was suffering from not finding the thing I need to find, and I mean, and as I said earlier, this time it paid off. So, this time I was able to find it. So, it was a much needed win because if I got last place again, I would have had to win three in a row, which is not in the position you want to be in. So, because you pretty much need 15 points to advance to the playoffs in the league. So, this will put me up to 6. So now I just need 3 seconds in a row to get myself into a tiebreaker. Probably. So, anyway, yeah, it was a much needed win on my part.
Well, it's good. It's good that you guys are in high spirits. Smashy, another good performance from you this time around. So you're not in bad straits either.
Yeah, I'm hanging in there. The problem for me was Hawksness. I somehow missed it the first time I went south of Garenham, and I looked pretty much all over the north and eastern parts of the map. I actually got the sword before I got the Stones of Sunlight.
Yeah, the stones of sunlight was on Hawksnest, and it was from the pimp bird. That the bird had that hand today, that backhand of 96, and averaging 77. So up until you got that big boost of HP, you saw it. If you didn't hurt more, you was pretty much done for.
Yeah, that's some
so in that
havoc
case,
things.
yeah, so in that case, I'm kind of surprised that we didn't see Star Wyverns and Sherlock.
Yeah, Sherlock was tame. There could have been.
They were there. They were there.
Oh,
They
were
were
they?
there. They
Oh,
were
were they?
there. Yep, Z found one. They were a little bit on the rarer side.
Yeah, they must have been like last monster slot is for some arcane reason ultra rare or something.
They were I believe they were on the Red Dragon encounter spot. Hello, Stags. Welcome back.
Unmute your mic.
Yeah, you might want to unmute your mic, boss man. Your seat and Z is done as well. Hello, Z. Hello, Stags. How are you today? How is your seed?
Stags, you actually finished that one, so I'll let you go first. By the way, GG to Game Boy, Stags, and Smashy.
Good
GG
game,
yourself,
Z.
Z.
Stags is not unmuted yet, so while we're waiting, while he's trying to get himself situated, Z, he kind of got smacked around this seed. How are you holding up?
So, I pride myself on being very level-headed when it comes to this game. I don't think I've had a map tilt me as hard as this map tilted me. I was completely turned around and completely lost. I still don't even know how I managed to find Cantlin and Hawks. It's like I still don't know where they were, except for the fact that they were one screen away from the staff turn-in.
Yeah, Hawksnest was in the mountains to the south-ish, more to the center of the map, and Cantlin was on the second continent, all the way to the west side.
There was no such. It was a one continent map.
Yeah, it was one continent map.
Oh, it was a one continent map.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I ran into Swamp North, and then I abandoned it because I wanted to search a little bit more, and then I found Swamp South, and that was it for that.
Oh, so it was a one continent one. This is interesting.
Yeah, Swamp South was all the way up in the northeast corner of the map, which was not far from Sherlock, which was not far from Rumeldar. Or I'm sorry, Breckenary.
Leave the torch out for you. Hey, Stags! Congratulations, you finished your seed. Your journey has ended. How are you holding up?
We may never know.
He is silent once again.
I'm glad you guys could keep track of that map because I certainly couldn't.
Yeah, that was a ridiculous. Yeah, I'm with Z. That was a ridiculous map. Now, I mean, I had a similar problem with Z in that I couldn't find the mountain cave or literally the northeast portion of the map. So, yeah, the maps have gotten a lot more frustrating ever since 2.0. I thought there was a good improvement, and now I don't.
That one tile gap is always the worst.
Oh, that.
Yep.
And 2.2 seems to be a big problem nowadays because maps are absolutely ridiculous. But,
Yeah.
well, since we can't really hear from Stags right now, and we do have another race going on Randomizer 4, I believe, would you like to say some last words going into your next week?
Some last words going into my next week.
I did the same thing earlier. Thank you.
No. I mean, as far as my personal situation is concerned, this is a good victory. It's something it wasn't required, but it was something that was, was a real want, so to speak, and hopefully I can take it into the tiebreaker week. So we'll see.
Can you hear Stags? Can you hear us? Nope, Stags can't hear us. Z, any last
No.
words from you?
Well, first, thanks to Elmore for the restream. Thanks to Joyzel and Mike for taking control of the tracking. Thanks to you and to CyberDark for the commentary. I love chaos. I still love chaos. Full marks to Stags, to Game Boy and Smashy. But going into next week, at least I know I can't really play any worse than I did this week. Especially toward the end there with all the mismenuing, and I was just tilted. So I'm looking forward to getting into next week and playing and acquitting myself a whole lot better than I did tonight.
Hey, don't worry. We'll be looking forward to seeing you doing excellent in the next week. So, again, shout out to Giselle and Smike and Ellen and Elmore for the restreams and tracking. I am Sinister.
I'm Cyberdark.
And we're about to make our way over to the next race. So stick around. We're about to raid that bad boy. But from our end, good fight, good night.